Banking relationships are amongst the most important within the CFO and Treasurer's remit. It's vital to have access to independent benchmarking metrics so you can compare how your bank measures up against its peer group. The graphical model on the screen here shows the Asian Business Foreign Exchange Survey from Eastern Partners. It's a voice of the customer piece of research across SMEs in Hong Kong, Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore, with over 450 interviews in each market. So quite a big sample set. I'm David Newton from Trinity Bridge Asia, and this video shows how to navigate the dataset using the visualization tool on the screen. We believe this is a great way to model complex data. It's not so long ago that you would have to be wading through more than 100 pages of a PDF file to see a small proportion of what the graphs on the screen can reveal. Okay, let's get started. What we're looking at here is a graph of the spot foreign exchange service provided to corporates, and we're looking at the view of Standard Chartered and its market share relationship. These graphs are going to be showing four metrics: market share at an enterprise level, wallet share, customer satisfaction, and share of mind. Okay, so we can look here, we can click down from the primary relationship, which is helpfully described in red font here as the percentage of enterprises in which the selected provider is the primary supplier of FX services. If we look at the secondary relationship for the same bank, we can see a line for each of the markets again, going from August 2014 up to August 2020, and we can see the market share declining over that period of time. By moving the cursor along the lines, we can actually see the values for each data point, and just to be really clear, they're also shown in the data table below the graphs. By clicking on the provider drop-down, we can select another provider, let's say Bank of China, and the graphs simply redraw. Let's move on to wallet share. Wallet share is the percentage of spend achieved by the primary FX provider in each enterprise account, but averaged across the whole sample. So this is showing that on average, Bank of China is getting an increasing percentage of the spend where it's the primary provider. This is actually an unusual finding because in the data set overall, this is a declining trend. Finally, satisfaction average. The access goes from high to low because a high score, a 5, is dissatisfied and 1 is very satisfied. So an upward line actually shows improving satisfaction and a declining line shows declining satisfaction. We can also have a bank head-to-head. So let's look at Hong Kong. We can select from the banks on the pick list below here, Bank of China, Hang Seng, and maybe HSBC. And again, we can pick any one of the metrics here. So we can look at the market share. We can look at the wallet share. And we can look at satisfaction average. So that's spot FX. FX options and forward FX work in a slightly different way in that the measures are only at a regional level and not by country. So all we have to do again is to pick the banks we're interested in here. Maybe let's take some regional ones, DBS, ANZ, look at the wallet share, look at the primary relationship share perhaps. We can add on HSBC, and we can see how these banks stack up in a head-to-head way. So that's how the graphs work. I hope you enjoyed that brief demo. For corporates, access is via an annual subscription fee shown on the website. For banks and other FX providers, please get in touch for an enterprise license. If you'd like to know more about this model or about data visualization modeling in general, you can contact me by email at david.newton@trinitybridge.asia. Or if you're a registered user on the CFO Connects portal, you can message me via the concierge service there. If you'd like a broader conversation, Trinity Bridge advises on strategy, M&A, and business support. So please get in touch. Thanks for listening.